Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Divine Love Healing 1111. My name is Jennifer. Today we are going to do a general monthly reading for Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. If this is your first time coming across my channel, welcome. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you can find something resonated with you. If you do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will really appreciate that. Now, bear in mind that it's a general monthly reading. It means that whatever comes through, I'm just going to share with you guys. In the mid-month, I will share a love reading. So that one is specifically only for love, relationship, or dating, or anything related to love. Okay, so this one that we are going to do today is a general monthly reading for October. So my intention is to set around October. However, energy is fluid and everyone is having different timelines, so I want you to be mindful about the timing thing. Okay, so everything you hear in this reading, it could happen a little earlier for some of you, it could happen later than October for some of you. Okay, so this is something that I feel like it is really important to address that at the beginning of each reading. Okay, now my channel is fairly new, so I'm doing things differently every time, and I'm still kind of like trying things out. So if you have any comments and feedback, I would really appreciate that. If you can honestly share that in the comment box, and I will definitely read each of them. Okay, now in this month reading for October, Leo, I'm going to use an oracle deck to bring you a message. Okay, so I want to see what message the universe want to bring to you for the month of October. Okay, hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully it will give you some insight and guidance. Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 2 more shuffle for Leo, please. 1 more shuffle. Okay. What message for Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October? Only one message, one card for Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October for Leo. Okay, so it's more than one, so let's continue. Just one card, one message for Leo Collective. Okay, thank you. Lost lands. Okay, so soul memories and gifts. You have done this before. Beautiful. Soul memories and gifts. You have done this before. Wow. Okay, so let me read the guidebook to see what message about this card. Okay, so it sounds like you guys that, you know, the collective who are watching this video, you have some gifts. Okay, you have some gifts, and you probably have psychic abilities for some of you. Maybe you're remembering something about your soul journey, your past life. Okay, all right, so let me read this card for you guys. Okay, the world is far more ancient than our documented history suggests. As souls, many of us have experienced ancient eras on this planet that were much more advanced than ours today. As we begin to remember these times, the rememberings and gifts can come flooding back. At this stage in Earth's timeline, we need the wisdom of the ancients to survive as a species. You are being called to connect with the lost wisdom of your own soul. If you feel guided to make a change in your life, to step into a new career path, birth a creation, or bring an idea to life, but feel unprepared. This card is calling you to consider that you have done this before. Perhaps your soul has wisdom beyond what your lifespan can imagine. Perhaps the intuitive hits and ideas you're receiving are divinely guided. Perhaps you have been preparing for this time. Something that lost lands exist in the past, others believe they exist today, in a different dimension. I believe these ancient lands also exist in the souls of those who experience them. If this card comes to you, perhaps the wisdom of lost lands such as Lemuria, Atlantis, and Avalon exists within you. And through surrendering to the intelligence of your soul, you can unlock the seeds of these ancient lands so you can all learn from our mistakes and usher in a new age. Beautiful. Wow. So there is a suggestion for activation this card, this message for the starseed out there is to place this card on your heart and whisper the following: I unlock any forgotten wisdom and soul gifts from lifetimes past. Okay, wow, beautiful. Okay, so are you getting what this card is all about? Okay, it's about like you remembering all this wisdom, all the gift that you accumulate over lifetimes after lifetimes. Okay. Now I love this deck because this deck is called Starseed, right? The Starseed Oracle, and what is one of my favorite. Okay. It basically all the cards remind us our soul purpose, you know, the higher meaning of our life. Okay, sometimes we forget. Okay, so I love it. I love this card for you guys, Leo. So some of you out there may need a reminder that you have all this old wisdom, ancient wisdom, and you are born with all this gift. And you probably know that deep down, you know that you have all this gift. But again, as the card says, maybe there's whatever reason which create resistance, or you're not trusting it. Okay. Now, let me repeat. I think this is more like more obvious message because, you know, not all of you out there are very spiritual or actually like know what it means, okay? And it is okay. It doesn't matter because we are all walking our path. We all have our journey, right? So you may have like a career change, right? Maybe you have a promotion, maybe you have an idea, maybe you're a businessman or you are about to create your own business. Maybe you just have an idea that you want to bring to life. And maybe there's a lot of resistance or you feel like you're unprepared for all these changes, right? But then this card reminds you that you have every wisdom that you need, you know, within yourself. Okay. So really trust your intuition and trust that everything happens is from the divine, right? It's divinely guided. Okay. So trust that you're already prepared. Okay. Wow, beautiful. I love it. Okay. So hopefully that resonates with you guys. Hopefully that is a good reminder for you guys. Okay, so let's use a deck to tap into you guys' energy, to see what is coming through for you guys in the month of October. Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 2 more shuffle for Leo. One more shuffle for Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. What is coming through for Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign? For Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. What is coming through? What you want me to share with my Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Okay, So the first card is Guardian. A lost loved one watches over you. Beautiful. So we all have our guardian angels always around us. We all have them, okay? So some of us have the ability to see them. Some of us do not see them yet because we haven't activated that ability. So for myself, I see angels sometimes, not all the time. I wouldn't say all the time, but I do see them sometimes. Okay, so I know that we all have our guardian angel. So this one is a really beautiful reminder that you may have a close family members, or maybe your partner, or maybe your relatives or your grandparents, anyone who passed away, they are watching over you. Okay, so they are protecting you. And maybe you really need this in the month of October. Let's see what is coming through. Wow. Okay, so the second card is open up your heart. It will help you attract more love. Yeah, so this is what I'm getting when I talk about the Guardian card, right? So I feel like this card jumped out because I feel like some of the collective who are watching, you need some support. You need some support and protection lately, or in the month of October. Maybe you're going through something which is really, really tough for you, which is really challenging times for you. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right, now you could be dealing with an Aries, okay? Because for Aries reading, they are dealing with a fire sign, okay? And then they have this card, honeymoon card, in Aries reading. And then now you have the same card. So I believe that there's some kind of connection here, okay? So you could be dealing with another fire sign, very possibly could be an Aries. Okay, and if it really resonates with you, then please definitely go check out Aries reading, okay? One more card for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One more card for Leo. So the honeymoon card, some of you could be traveling, or could be traveling in the month of October. Some of you could be going to someone's wedding, or some wedding celebration gatherings happen in the month of October. But of course, it could be a literal honeymoon that you will have and enjoy with your other half. So congratulations. And also, I'm getting like some of you could be like newly seeing someone. And you guys are going through a honeymoon period, right? Still very sweet, still share a lot of chemistry and passion, something like that. Now the last card that you're getting from this deck is sexuality. Someone is still figuring themselves out, okay? So I feel like some of you are still like being very open-minded to try things out, to explore their sexuality, just being really open, and that's okay. So it is beautiful. Okay, so what is I think it's a different card, because I remember Aries reading, they have the sexual chemistry or something like that. It's different card. Okay, but definitely if you're dealing with an Aries, please go check out Aries reading, because Aries reading is very powerful for the month of October. So if you're dealing with an Aries, or you have very strong Aries in your chart, then please check out Aries reading. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm so sorry that I am definitely getting like some of you could be losing someone, like someone really close to you could pass away lately, and that's why you're grieving, and that's why you're in pain. Maybe you're going through something. Okay, so of course I hope that it is not, it's not about you, but I'm also getting that story as well. If it is not about someone passing away, I definitely feel like some of the Leo collective, you are sad. I'm just getting that really sad and grieving energy, like moving on, transitioning. Yeah, but you definitely have the guardian angels watching over you, protecting you, and guiding you the whole time. And this is a really beautiful reminder to open up your heart, okay? Maybe it is time to really open up yourself, and it will help you attract more love, you know? I almost feel like this is something that, you know, someone who passed away who want to remind you that, you know, it's time to open up your heart. It will help you attract more love, you know. Definitely a lot of healing that I'm getting here as well. And this honeymoon and sexuality, I'm getting like is this some other stories, and we will get into the tarot deck in a minute. Yeah, with the honeymoon card and the sexuality, I'm also getting like some of you are newly dating someone, even though you're still exploring your sexuality, or the person that you're dealing with, they're exploring their sexuality. So just be mindful, make sure you guys are on the same page. You know, maybe because it's a honeymoon phase, right? It's like it's a still very early stage. You guys share a lot of passion, a lot of chemistry, still getting to know each other. But then maybe some of you are still exploring, right? It's still like not very not taking things very seriously, I would say, okay. And some of you probably will meet someone new when you're attending someone's wedding. So again, it doesn't have to be a wedding. Maybe it could be an engagement party or any sort of gatherings or social events. I'm also getting that as well. And I'm also getting like some of you are probably meeting someone that you feel really drawn to from a social gatherings or a party, or whatever social setting. But then you never believe that you will be feeling so drawn to that sex, gender, right? Like maybe you are only interested in men, but then you are so drawn to that woman, or the other way around, right? If you're a guy watching, maybe you never really dated men, but then, you know, in the month of October, I feel like you just meet someone that you feel really drawn to, is the same sex as yours. It's like I'm just really getting some of you are just trying things out and exploring. But I don't get that very surprising energy though. It's not like it is something which is shocking or anything. I feel like you guys deep down always know that, you know, you are open to explore. And I'm just getting the vibe of, you know, the collective out there, Leo. You guys are very open-minded, and you're just like open to explore opportunity, and you're never so fixated about like, oh, who I'm gonna date, who I'm not going to date, or something like that, and which is really beautiful. Because when it comes down to love is love, right? So there's no gender specific, and we are all love. Okay, fundamentally we are all love. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's get into the tarot. Oh, it's this deck, not this one. Okay, so again, as I said, for the collective who are watching, if you have been following me on Instagram and already subscribed to my channel, and that is not the first time who watched the video, then you know, I'm very grateful for you guys. And as I said earlier, I'm changing things up. So this month I'm going to use a deck to get 3 cards only. Okay, so and then I will use another tarot deck to clarify. So it's gonna be a different ways how I'm doing things. Okay, so let's get an overarching energy with 3 cards for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. 4 more shuffle for Leo. 4 more shuffle for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of October. 3 more shuffle. And also, just for your information, I have my little habit when it comes to this deck, I don't take reversal. So if it jump out as reversal, I would just flip it back to upright position. So that is just my habit, okay? And I have my own way to do things, and my spirit team knows that. 1 more shuffle for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of October. Okay, thank you. It is a general monthly reading. Please show me 3 cards only for Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of October. For Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Only 3 cards giving me an overarching energy for Leo Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. Beautiful Magician. Wow, very powerful. 2 more cards for Leo. Okay, 2 of stars. So I'm definitely getting the message of someone who passed away. Okay, and again, I'm sorry that if it happens to you. I'm taking all this 2, okay? So even though I say 3, but then, okay. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, give me a minute, Leo Collective. This is so beautiful. Yes, some of you are definitely taking your relationship to the next level. Okay, so congratulations out there if you already have someone stable, and you guys have been talking about moving in together, travel together, getting engaged, or even getting married. Then congratulations. I feel like there's a lot of good things coming in for you guys. So for those of you out there that you're single, and as I said earlier, there's a healing energy, right? So and I saw the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which I can show you. Okay, so you know that I'm not kidding with you. So it's like someone who has been resting, healing, recovering from something. Okay, so I feel like in the month of October, you are still in that mode. It's still in like recovery mode. You know, I kind of tap into the energy of like really needing time to slow down and to recover from something. And you need a lot of rest. You know, maybe it is about your work. You know, it could be like you working so much. Maybe your job is really physical. You know, so what I'm saying is you're just really tired. So it could be a physically tired, or it could be mental, right? Maybe you could be like just draining your energy, that kind of feeling. Yeah, I feel like, you know, most of you are in the month of October, you're still going through that really like slowing down period, like healing, recovering, and some quiet times and resting time. Okay. And the exciting thing is that coming to the month of October, or around the month of October, as I said earlier, right, the energy can linger later than October. It means November or even December. You are the magician. The magician is like a manifester, right? Like you are the magician. You can manifest whatever that you want, right? But then again, I just want to say, like, this applies to those that who really did your healing work, right? You really take the time to rest. You really take the time to recover from some pains or from some hurt. You really take the time to look within. right? What you need to heal from, what you need to work on, how you can transform, right? So as I always tell my healing clients, you cannot, like, the universe cannot listen to every one of us, like, cannot let all our wishes come true, right? So at the end of the day, what is the difference? Why the universe will listen to me but not listening to you, right? So you need to know the tricks on how to manifest correctly, right? And I'm not going to go into details, but one of the things is, like, you really do your job. You really do your inner work for healing, right? Someone who never look within, someone who never think that they have any problems, someone who never want to have any changes in their life, someone who never want to transform to become better, someone who never thinks that there's something that they can improve, right? Then that is a narcissist, right? How can you possibly not want to change? Because change is the only constant, right? It's like every moment things are changing, energy is shifting, and you stay stagnant and you think that you're perfect and there's nothing that you can work on and you're so good. And what is the difference between you and a narcissist, right? I'm sorry, but I just find it quite funny. So that's why, you know, like, someone who really has done the work, right? Okay, honestly, I'm being serious now. It's like you really honest to yourself, right? You really look within, you really did the work. Then I feel like you will become the magician. You will be able to reclaim the personal power. You will be able to manifest, right? Because the collective that I'm tapping into, I definitely feels like you're going through a challenging times. Okay, some of you are already, like, moving on to calmer waters. Maybe you're feeling so much better by now. Some of you could be still healing. Some of you, I can feel that you still carry a lot of pains, a lot of hurts, right? So again, as I said, timeline is different for everyone, right? This is a collective reading. So maybe a lot of Leo out there who came to this reading, you are going through something, but you're in different stage of healing, right? And that's okay. That's why don't take the timeline too literal, but definitely if you go through your healing journey, I definitely see that you're becoming the magician. Okay, now this deck, when it comes to stars, is actually pentacles. Okay, it's pentacles, and it means that you get 2 of pentacles and 8 of pentacles, and what is it? Tell me. 10 of pentacles. Okay, wish fulfillment. It's not just wish fulfillment, it's abundance, it's wealth, it's money. So again, let's not forget. Actually, I always say let's not forget. Actually, I'm just also reminding myself, let me not forget. This is a general reading. So it's not just about love, okay? Because not everyone out there only cares about love, okay? Some of you out there could be, like, not caring about love at all, okay? And that's okay. And so what I want to say is, if it is not about love and relationship, then it means that you don't have to worry about money. You're gonna manifest a lot. You're gonna manifest this, like, 10 of pentacles. Yeah, and that's a lot of money, wealth, abundance, right? I mean, 10 is the most. It's a lot for for tarot, right? So it's a lot. Now, but listen carefully. Why I took this card, because I definitely feels like this is a message that Spirit wants me to share, is that you don't get the card 10 of Pentacles, because we have one card which is 10 of Pentacles, but you don't get that one card 10 of Pentacles. You get 2 cards separately, which is 2 of Pentacles and plus 8 Pentacles, right? So it means that the message is loud and clear that, sorry, you don't get 10 of Pentacles only if you did your work and then you manifest. You become this magician, right? How to get to the magician? We talked about this earlier, so I'm not going to repeat. So you become the magician, and then so you can find your balance, right? The Two of Pentacles is like balance, something coming to balance. But sometimes it could also mean juggling, right? So I feel like some of you out there definitely having a lot on your plates. That's what I'm getting. Okay, like you're so we talked about earlier that some of you are really tired. You know, it could be about work, or mentally you're tired, or it could be about relationship, or someone is draining your energy, something like that. But again, I feel like some of you out there are really tired and you're juggling a lot on your plates, right? So again, take whatever resonate. And I'm just keep getting the energy of like, okay, how long can you juggle for, right? How long can you make yourself that tired, right? So you need to work on your time management. You need to prioritize things, okay, in the month of October. And if you're able to do that, okay, and if you're able to do that, then, and I'm also getting like not rushing, okay? Because I feel like I'm just getting like, because you're a fire sign, right, Leo? And Leo tend to have the energies, like a lot of fiery energy, and always want to go, and always like a little impatient and really like motivated to do things. So when you have a lot on your plate, what happens is that you're always in a rush. You're rushing things. So I'm getting the message from my spirit team is like, you know what? If you have a lot on your plates, what you need to do is actually work on your time management, reprioritize things, okay? As not to rush things, okay? Because when you rush things and you don't do it well, you don't do it professionally, you make mistake, right? So people challenge you. So instead of rushing it, being impatient about it, then it's almost like you need to work on your time management and reprioritize things on your plates. And work on a plan, okay? So that's why the message I'm getting is like, be patient, be flexible, and be adaptable, okay? For those of you when it comes to work situation, okay? More on a work situation I'm talking about here, okay? Because it's about pentacles, it's about money, finance, work, right? And Eight of Pentacles, it also means Eight of Pentacles, but then this deck is called Pentacles as Stars. Beautiful. So Eight of Pentacles is someone who is really devoted and dedicated on working on something, okay? So is it a little bit of conflicted with the Two of Pentacles? Yes, I would say so, okay? Because Two of Pentacles is like you're juggling things, right? Eight of Pentacles is very devoted. You know, it's like a perfectionist, basically. Like when I'm doing these things, I'm like 100% focused. I do everything right. I try to be perfect. And then when I move on to this task, 100% focused. I want to do it right. I want to do it perfectly, right? So it's so now you're getting why it comes out with two cards instead of one card, which is Ten of Pentacles. It means that it takes some refinement, Leo Collective. Do you get what I'm saying? It takes refinement. If you want to be that magician, you need to go through your inner work. You need to do your healing. Once you become the magician, you want to manifest wealth. You want to manifest abundance, right? You want to manifest money. You want to manifest your wish fulfillment. Yes, but then you have to make sure that you listen. Some of you are definitely rushing. No easy way out. So don't rush it. Be patient. Work on your priorities and your time management. Okay? Especially if that resonates with you, if you're juggling a lot. Okay? And become this Eight of Pentacles. Being more devoted and more focused. More skillful, you know, when you do things. Not in a sloppy way. It's more skillfully, with determination and diligence. Okay, so if you are listening to this message, I definitely feels like you will be able to manifest this Ten of Pentacles, which is wealth and abundance. Okay, and Ace of Swords is like, it's a confirmation. It's like, this is the truth, right? So Ace of Swords is like a brand new path, a brand new beginning, a brand new ideas, a brand new thoughts, or you come to a realization of some sort of truth, right? So remember, Ace could be a new beginning. So in October, the collective, Leo collective, I feel like you will have a new beginning of some sort, right? It could be a new job, a promotion, could be a relationship as well, okay? Take whatever resonate. And don't forget this sexuality card, right? Some of you is still figuring yourself out, and maybe in the month of October, you realize some sort of truth. Maybe you feel like, oh, actually, I'm bisexual. Oh, actually, I'm not just like into men or women, right? Take whatever resonate. But this Ace of Swords represent realization to some sort of truth. You suddenly enlightened to some sort of truth, something that you never knew before, or something that you are misunderstood before, something that you didn't realize before, and then in the month of October you see that with more clarity. Okay, so again, it could be a new beginning as well. It could be about a new project or a new idea, coming to a new beginning, to a beginning, right? Maybe you have been I actually started to think about this card. How can I forget? This is the first card that we talk about, isn't it? Now it makes sense. Remember this card? We talk about this, like some of you have some gift, right? Have some talent, have some gift. And this card, the spirit is reminding you that, right? Like you have the courage and wisdom to manifest this in the month of October. Okay, so don't forget that. Don't put it aside anymore. Okay, come back to that calling. Come back to that calling. Oh, yes, exactly. We talk about this. Step into a new career path, right? Birth a creation, bring an idea to life. Wow, oh my God, so powerful. This is exactly the Ace of Swords, the card of Ace of Swords. I'm so glad that I took it. Okay. So it's a reminder, I think you have double confirmation here, Leo. Okay, if you have an idea, if you want to take on a new career path, if you want to have a business or you have a business idea and you keep procrastinating because you feel like you're unprepared, because you feel like that you're not ready or anything, then this is a confirmation from the universe. It's like, just do it. You have people watching over you. You have all this guardian angel protecting you. The universe is telling you that, you are the magician. You will be able, I explained this card with you guys already with so many details, okay? So I'm not going to repeat myself again because I know that sometimes I like to keep repeating and repeating. That's what happens sometimes when you're channeling. But yeah, I try to remind myself that I'm not going to repeat it. So you need to work on this, and then you get the 10 of Pentacles, you get your wish fulfillment. So it's like, guys, if you have any idea, new career path, start working on it, bring it to life in the month of October. How about that? So, it is something that I also share in the Aries reading. Me as a fire sign, I always, a lot of people around me along the way, they also told me I have a tendency of like visualizing in details about where I want to go and how I'm going to get there. So I'm very good at that actually. Like, I either don't want to do something, but if I am determined to do something, I will visualize, okay, this is what I want to do. And then I will plan backward how I'm going to get there. And then I go even into more details. But then somehow, so it is a good thing, but then somehow it is not so good because I keep procrastinating. And the reason why I'm procrastinating is not because I'm not confident. Somehow it also means I'm not very confident because I'm worried about making mistake. Because I'm taking it too literal, right? I need this to be like step 1, I do this, step 2, and then 3, and then 4. And then end up like I'm so particular. And I'm worried that I will not be able to follow through exactly how I visualize. Do you get what I'm saying? And then I'm so worried that I will make mistake, and then I'm too careful. And then so I slow myself down. So you see like how ironic it is. As a fire sign, we are always so clear about what we want and where we want to go. And we have no problem of like taking actions and being like really motivated. However, we all have our little personality, which kind of like create resistance for us, right? How interesting it is. And we have to, in order to be the magician, to be able to manifest, we need to, each of us, we need to learn about ourselves. What is our resistance? What create our own resistance? Because we definitely have our own little thing, right? So I just shared that little thing, which is about me, myself, right? So it may not resonate with you. Maybe you have other factor which create resistance for you, right? Interesting. Okay, so let's get more into details, shall we? Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign for the month of October. 4 more shuffle. 3 more shuffle for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 2 more for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the month of October. 1 last shuffle for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus is a general monthly reading for Leo collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. So I only want 2 cards to clarify each card. Two cards for a magician. Why magician is here? Tell me more, magician. Okay. 1 more. Show me 1 more card. Why magician is here, please. Okay. So again, it is the same as before. Okay, Leo collective, okay? If you are a subscriber, if you have been watching my channel and following me on Instagram for some time, you probably already know that every time when I try to clarify with another tarot deck, I always get the same card. And now it happens again, 2 of Pentacles, and then we have another 2 of Pentacles. I mean, we have 78 cards in the whole tarot deck. And how can, I'm not taking a lot of cards. You see, I'm not taking a lot of cards. It's a general reading. It's for collective. So why we need to take a lot of cards? But anyway, so I'm just thinking it is so funny because it happens all the time. So for those of you, if you don't believe it, you can watch back all the videos that I post in the past 2 months. And I remember that the first month that I just opened this channel and I was like doing so diligently, right? Like I have so many tarot cards on the tables, and then I use another mini deck to clarify and everything. And then I always get exact same card. And then I was thinking, okay, why I do all this work and then end up like I get the same card. So my spirit team is always like playing with me in this way, which I find it just really funny. But yeah, just a little sharing with you guys. Okay, so I'm not pushing it. If it is like they give me the same card here, so it means it's almost like a confirmation about what I share with you guys, and we just stick to it. Okay. Now, interestingly, we are getting the 5 of Wands when I wanted to clarify the magician. Now, so as I said earlier, how to become a magician, right? Because we all want to be this magician. I want all Leos who are watching, you can be this magician, right? So you can manifest your wealth and your abundance, right? Or love. The first of all is like you have to look within and do your healing work, okay? I said that already. The second thing for the collective, 5 of Wands is about like competition. It's about like it's also some internal conflict or internal battle. Now, it is either external. It's either you keep fighting with people, you keep disagreeing with people, or you guys keep having arguments or fights or conflicts, or you guys love to have conflicts. I don't know. But for me, I'm getting more is like internal thing, because I'm clarifying the magician with this card. So I feel like that it's more something internal, like an internal battle, internal conflict. Okay. So it's like you're constantly battling within yourself. So ask yourself, why is that? What are you internally having conflict with, right? So this is exactly one of the things that I always share with my healing clients, right? Because at some point, if they do healing session with me, at some point they're coming to the end of their healing session. So usually if they stick with like 5 to 8 sessions, then they are probably already quite much better. And then at some point we will reach to a stage that I'm going to share with them how they can manifest in their life, right? So they can transform and level up their life. And I'm telling you that it's kind of like the number one obstacles in most of the cases is that they are still coming to alignment, right? They're still working on themselves and they're still trying to come to their alignment. And once you come to that perfect alignment, then you will be able to work with the universe in order to manifest. Does it make sense? So that's why a lot of us, we are not able to manifest even though you did your healing work, because after you finish your healing, it is something that it is not an overnight job, right? So once you finish your healing journey, you're almost coming to the end. You have to learn how to come to your authentic self, basically. So make sure that you are in alignment, no matter internal and external. Head and the heart coming to alignment. Balance your head and your heart, right? So so it is not surprising that, you know, some of the Leo out there, you're still having that inner conflict, inner battle. So this could be your obstacles in order to become the magician. Okay, so I want you to be aware of that. And I'm also getting like when, okay, so I know that they are giving me the same card again. Okay. It is just funny. I'm just taking 6 cards from 2 different decks and they give me the same card. Okay, thank you. Very helpful. Now, this card is, I'm getting another message in this card is that some of you are, so I talked about juggling earlier, right? But then when I talk about juggling, it was like someone who is so busy and having a lot on their plate. You could be dealing with family, friends, and work, and whatever. And this I'm getting here is like that conflicts, right? It's like this juggling is more like internal juggling, right? When you are having internal conflicts and having internal battle, then it is almost like you're juggling as well within yourself, right? Oh, what is right? What is wrong? Should I do that or should I do that? Oh, if I'm like this, I should be like this. But then I'm feeling that like, so that is what I'm getting here in this juggling energy. So maybe it is because of this juggling energy, you create a lot of internal conflicts here. Now, I cannot teach you how to resolve this in this video. I mean, feel free to book me for a private reading. Feel free to book me for a healing session if you're very keen. But at least now you watch this video, and if it resonates with you, you already know what is the problem, right? You already have the awareness, so you can work on this. And this is something that which is going to be the biggest obstacle for you to become this magician, to be this powerful man who can manifest whatever you want in your life. Because I can still see that you're trying to balance within yourself, right? It's like balance the yin and the yang, right? When to be more yang, when to be more yin, right? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay. Clarified Ace of Swords, please. What Ace of Swords is here for Leo for October? Ace of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords about? What is Ace of Swords here? Beautiful. Wow. So you could be dealing with Taurus, doesn't have to be, or you have Taurus in your chart. Okay. Oh, wow. Do you want to see what is at the bottom of the deck? Leo. We are doing your reading, Leo, and then you have a strength card. So strength card is Leo energy. That is your energy. And it is, sorry to mention about Aries reading again, because you know, Aries reading, when I flip to the bottom of the deck, it is the Emperor card for them. And Emperor is Aries energy. So, and then when I do your reading, the bottom of the deck is Strength card, is Leo energy. I'm just so glad that I'm so connected. Thank you so much. Okay, so anyway, yeah, your energy is coming through here. Okay, stay strong, Leo. Be strong. Be strong for the month of October. Okay, for all this that you're going to have, right? So again, Empress is divine feminine energy, and also is a Taurus energy. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, or you have a lot of Taurus in your chart. But wow, the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. I think it is the best, right? Empress is a divine feminine energy. And it makes me feel like some of you need to work on your masculine side to balance it out. Okay. Again, this has nothing to do with gender. Okay. So when I say feminine, doesn't mean that it's woman. Okay, because we all have feminine and masculine energy. So remember, please brainwash yourself. It has nothing to do with gender. Okay, so don't think about gender. I don't care if you're man or female. In this particular message, it's just like I feel like your divine feminine energy is coming through, and which is so beautiful. And Knight of Pentacles is abundance. Okay, so you get 10 of Pentacles soon if you can manifest. But for some of the Leo out there, you already have the Nine of Pentacles, which is like, but it's quite a single energy, I have to say. Okay, it's like some of you are probably single and really happily single and very abundant and work really well, and your finance is doing really good. And you're just happy, you accomplish a lot, you have a lot of stability and prosperity in your life, a lot of comfort. Yeah. But be mindful, I'm also getting, because the Empress is like a lot of fertility energy. So be mindful that some of you may get pregnant in the month of October. Okay, so just make sure you use protection if that's not what you plan to have, right? So if you don't want to have a baby, make sure you use protection. But I feel like there's a lot of fertility here in the month of October for some of you out there. Okay, if you are a man, then be mindful, right? And maybe you're, you know, whoever that you're sharing intimacy with, you know, so there's a lot of fertility energy here. Okay, some of you are gonna become a mother, or father, yeah, in the month of October. Okay, or some of you are actually single and just going out to date and then get pregnant accidentally. Okay, so that is something that I just want to share with you guys. Yeah, and I'm also getting that some of you are going to make the decision of getting married or being proposed to, or you're going to propose to your partner in the month of October. Yeah. Beautiful. So that's why, Leo, don't waste this magical times. Don't waste this opportunity to do your healing work, to really listen to the universe. You know, I really hope that the messages that I share in this video can give you some insights and guidance for the month of October, because you're definitely in a very magical times to manifest. I'm just seeing a lot of synchronicity here. Let me show you what I see. Okay, you see the magician is holding this wand, right? And then looking at this deck is a different deck. The Empress holding this. It's like having authority, having power, having this magical power to manifest, right? To have a lot of abundance. And then this is another wand, right? So I'm just seeing this and I'm really quite speechless because it is really beautiful. And I'm so happy for you guys. Okay. But then again, as I said, be mindful that it is not coming it like easy, right? You have to also do the work to show the universe that you listen, right? Yeah, so I think I'm getting a lot of messages here, so that's why I'm quiet and I want to kind of digest what I share, what I don't need to share. Yeah, some of you may get pregnant or your partner will get pregnant, so I said that already. Some of you are decided to take your relationship to the next level, maybe getting engaged, maybe getting married, and we have the honeymoon card here as well as a confirmation. And I'm also, I don't want to ignore the open up your heart as well, because when it comes to this heart, as I shared earlier at the beginning of the reading, it makes me feel like there's a lot of healing work there's ongoing, right, on some of the collective. And I feel like, you know, you have been single for quite some time and you have been working on your Nine of Pentacles and you deserve it, right? You have been single the whole time. You've probably focused a lot of your effort and energy on your work, on your career, and you're building up your comfort and stability. You're building your finances, you're saving up, and now look at you, you're so abundant, right? And so single and independent and abundant. And for some of you, you probably realize that in the month of October that it's, you know, it's time for you to open up your heart again to find new love. And you see this beautiful Empress energy, the divine feminine. Is like, you know, you're very much healed, you're glowing, you're just very loving and nurturing and ready to give. It's beautiful energy. Okay. So again, I also have to remind that the Leo, if you're dealing with an Aries, please check out Aries reading, because as I said, Aries has the Emperor card, right? And then now you have the Empress. So I'm not sure if there's any linkage. Maybe your other half is an Aries, okay? Or your potential other half is an Aries. Okay, maybe you're just dealing with an Aries who is married. I don't know. I just feel like there's some linkage there. Okay. All right. Okay, so before we close out this reading, I would like to, oh my god, it's 59 minutes. Okay, let's close out the reading with the timing cards. All right. Yeah, if timing is a thing for you, no matter what aspect in life that you're asking, it could be about work, maybe looking for a job, or maybe looking for a new relationship, whatever that you have in mind, then you can think about that questions and see if the universe is giving you some guidance here. Leo Collective, Someone Rising Venus for this upcoming month of October. Show me some timing card for Leo, please. Leo. distract yourself from the waiting game. Okay, distract yourself from the waiting game. Is coming for you. It's coming for you. Yeah, you see, exactly. That's what I'm getting. It's coming for you. Something is coming for you. Something good is coming for you. It could be wealth. It could be abundance. It could be opportunities. It could be a job. It could be a relationship, you know? I feel like something big is coming for you. Around July, okay, I mean, Leo, even if you're not dealing with an Aries, can you just go check out Aries reading? Because I'm sure Aries also get this around July card as well. Okay, so stop focusing on time frames. Okay, so this is all I have for you guys. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed this reading. I'm sorry it is quite long. I didn't expect that, but I hope you can find some messages which resonate with you. If you do, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Last but not least, I also have my Instagram account, and I post weekly energy update for all 12 signs. So if you into this and you feel like our energy is connected, please consider following me on Instagram as well. And 2 weeks time, I'm going to share a general love reading for you guys. So please make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. All right, so sending you a lot of love and light, and please take care for now. Thank you for watching.